and you know, on my way to 315. Yeah, I have that like capability in my hands right now.
Because I like Sunshot, but I don't know if I would have rolled with it into Nightfall.
Yeah, my thing is that like, yeah, I'll take Nameless Midnight over like this mystery pulse rifle that doesn't have a +5 on. That could be a 314, but is just a 309. You know, like I can't.
Right.
So your
Yeah,
shit is rolling
pulse.
higher than me. That means like I'm more artificially boosted than you to be where I am. Because like you were saying that your Soraya side things were rolling at 312 and mine are 309, and that's just, there's like a mass discrepancy. It probably
Yeah.
means you could be higher than you are somewhere. There's like something that you don't have leveled up or something.
Thing she offered, and it's on a different screen, right? The first thing she offered me was like on its own screen, and that was significantly higher than the next two. The next two were still higher, though.
Yeah, so no, that's right. But I thought that if I heard you correctly, my high thing rolled at 312, and then my low things rolled at 309, which are still good, right? They're still above me, like to your point. But
yeah, the high thing was like 316 or something.
Yeah. So the fact that that's happening for you just means that your base level is higher, even though you're only.
It means I'm like 306 base level or something. Yeah.
No, you're you have to be higher. No.
Oh.
You have to, because I'm like, you know, in theory I'm at least average 308 base level at 313.
Right.
Right, like, and it's probably it could be like technically lower, right? Depending.
And I do remember that it's like a spread, right? It is like 1 to whatever, 1 to 6.
Yeah. So, I wish I knew the answer to that, because it would make it worth it. Me holding, I'm pretty confident that me holding the pulse rifle gives me the credit for the 309 for drops. So.
Yeah.
Because it's a purple pulse, but this like Behringer's, when I have a 317 Sunshot, I don't know what it does. I guess actually a 320 Prospector gives me, yeah, it's just 10 points higher than my fuck.
Yeah, you could put a +5 into the Behringer's and it would just be the same. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be the same.
Really,
it would certainly make me appear to be 314. That's what I would do. I don't know. After that, I don't know.
It's important in the worlds of the boons.
Yeah.
It was probably the most pleasant experience I've ever had with that guy.
Heroic Strikes. Speak to Zavala.
Yeah, he didn't.
Oh, I haven't done that yet. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Whoa, I have one more to go. Yeah, I knew that. I mean, I guess I knew that in the back of my head. I just forgot. It's not a part of my like cadence to go check for him for heroic shit. That's all. Because I don't do Nightfall that much too. Well, I'm happy to get a crack at Nightfall. I don't like doing Nightfall very much, so because of the timing thing, I'm with you 100% on that. I think it's unfun.
That's why I tell you, nothing sunk my heart more than seeing that like adventure timer pop up. I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
But then when it didn't matter, I was like, all right, I'm gonna apply that logic everywhere now.
What can I do here? How can I? I'm trying to understand like how I can like maximize this. My observation is it's not giving me credit for my. No, I guess it is. Fuck it. Here I go. 313. Deadpan delivery. Armor. Is that a fucking shotgun?
Yes. And then a piece of armor.
That's supposed to be a good shotgun, actually. I thought. So I can 318 a shotgun. I will Hawthorne's the shit out of that.
Better than 318ing a grenade launcher.
Yes.
I don't know, man. I ran around with that Behringer's a bunch at one point. It's no like rocket launcher or sword, but it has a lot of ammo and it doesn't have to reload. Also, it is. We never got around to it when I just first sat down, but it is Wednesday and family night at some point, so just
oh yeah, I mean, I'm yeah, for me as well. Like I'll probably have to stop like around. I mean, I don't know. It'll end earlier for you than it would for me, but I think I have to stop at like 5 or something. And then I'm supposed to have dinner with Stacy's dad tonight, so.
I totally want to put a
just
fucking
random.
Craigslist post that's like $20 to play Crucible for me.
Oh yeah, it sucks because we technically sort of finger quote have to do that, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I only ever did it once, getting all my guys to 305.
Yeah.
I just like bit that bullet, and I was only ever behind one guy in the guild from not doing it, as far as I know.
The only thing I'll say about that is that when I had to do it, I found myself consistently pleasantly surprised about the experience and being fine with it. So
I mean, I did.
So you and I have like different experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but meaning like I didn't walk out of there being like fucking shit. Like I was usually like, oh,
I always walk in there going fucking shit.
Yeah. It's
also,
going to be
this
brutal.
is a fucking video game. It's supposed to be fun, you know, like.
Yeah.
Kick the table over.
I will say it's fucking brutal because, yeah, dude, those. And
I did it when you had to do 10 or whatever, you know, before they patched it. I just remembered that.
Claim Vanguard reward. Oh, I see. Okay. Wait, which is the one with 25 strikes? Actually, the 25 strikes one isn't going to be that bad because it's embedded in the first one, kind of. Like, framing-wise, it seems better. The first Zavala thing is get 5 of these tactician
and my
engrams,
point was always, look at the one on the left, look at the one on the right. One of you will be kicked out of school or whatever. Like,
no, yeah, fair enough.
The feet one is more than half done for me, and that one's like 3, you know.
Yeah, the feet one's half done. That one's 3, but my point is, I guess, that by the time we finish the one on the far left, which just feels like it's not that hard because there's only 5 of them, that represents 15.
It's just gonna.
Right?
You could do them all too. It's like it's pure grindable. You could just do all 20.
I think you get the tactician engram from Night's Falls too. So it's actually gonna. Maybe I'm wrong. Actually, it could be as many as 15 or as few as, like, well, as few as 5, I guess. Like if we never did Nightfall, we would have to do 15 to get the thing on the left, and if we do Nightfall, we'd have to do.
And then you could do 9 challenges a day. More if you delete your guy, but I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna delete any dudes.
Oh, actually, what I have to find out is if these are cross character. When I'm saying all that. I claimed a reward. Okay, and then rep leveling him up works as well for claiming a reward.
Oh, okay, so I could do that once right now too.
Yep.
I don't know if I want to or not. Question mark. I have no idea.
You made my
like now that I've like leveled up a bunch, like in theory I can start filling in holes now. Like I could roll like a 309 Nameless Midnight, and then that would make the Nameless Midnight a 314. I guess I should do it. Is the answer. Like we're at the time of like roll the vendors times.
Well, yeah, I want to roll.
In which case I should go to EDZ and like go to nuts, because like we'll get like you'll get like a 310 Scathe right now, you know, or 312 Scathe or something.
I was thinking of rolling them next week, because next week's when they add the purchase functionality, and I don't know if they're gonna give us credit for everything we've done so far with them. I just don't know. Fair. So I'm like, I kind of want to do the raid. But, I mean,
Yeah, so
somebody-
we didn't talk about that, but the raid will drop 330 gear full stop. So there's an order of operations that says, sorry, Callus himself, and if you get him to drop a gear direct, which he doesn't always do, right? But he mostly does.
he drops a chest. Yeah.
Yeah, so whatever comes out of that chest that's gear will drop at 330 no matter what light level you are.
Really? That's what you said.
Yeah. Yeah,
I wasn't sure if you meant
Reddit
like
agrees.
Right.
And Reddit also seems to say that that's always been the case, which I feel like I didn't remember like going in there at 270 and getting a 300 thing.
And being
but
like,
that's
what
they're
the
claiming.
shit? Yeah.
That's what people are claiming, that's what happened. So I'm like, eh.
I want to say he always drops a gear and up and maybe even a second piece though. I think he always drops something in that chest. Because when you're running down the hallway, it's like laying on the ground. You don't even open the stupid chest. Maybe it's because people get there first though.
Yeah, that's hard to say. Oh, I have just unlocked Scavelock for myself somehow.
Unlocked.
I'll take it. Yeah, meaning like it's like the same base. Like my Better Devil, Scavelock, and Nameless Midnight are all the highest primaries that I have, so that I can use them. Essentially, that means.
Right.
Basically, which is nice. And fuck, using my sword actually knocks me back. So. All right, so I mean now in the world. Oh shit, here we go. Xenos Veil. In the world, the things that we can do.
Uh-huh.
Well, we can run you to EDZ.
That's where I'm going now. I was like, why
okay.
am I not going there?
You
already did it, right?
I can come join. Yeah, but it takes like we were already like almost there, right? It takes a couple seconds. Yeah, we've got Crucible, Raid, Nightfall. That's it. Literally. So, or Switch guys, right? Like that's it.
Switch guys. We can also pick up all the K chests on EDZ.
By the way, I can confirm now from rolling Zavala. As a 309er, the purples are rolling at 305, like the end. They're not going up for me.
Yeah. The one I rolled off him was 305.
Like the baseline shit or whatever it is, 305, yeah.
Will it one day just jump from 305 to... Is it 335 now or 325?
No, it seems when you get to the vendor engram websites are still running. That very few people are proving it out. But apparently they have information through the SDK or whatever that says that it will behave the same way that it did. Is that when you hit 330, the vendors will then periodically roll between 325 and 330. So what that says is there should be incremental jumps. So that part is a little annoying.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the threshold is. If it's like we have to get to 310 before that happens. I don't know. I'm not at 310, so fuck me, I guess.
And so it's 330. Is the
yeah. Yeah, 330 is where you stop, and then those guys will start doing their thing of like rolling different or whatever.
Oh yeah, there's a green thing for that quest.
Lost everything, and I mean everything.
Yet another devastating blow to their morale. Brilliant. Either servitor en route to reinforce the
Motorcade.
line. I trust your expertise.
Does that mean that the gunsmith drops at 305 as well?
Yeah, he is dropping 305 for me.
Oh yeah.
Fallen are at it again.
And that
The
doesn't help me
fallen
any
are
longer.
at it again.
They just never quit, do they?
That's all they do though.
Just fucking quit every second.
Justice quit.
Right on schedule.
I knew it. That's fucking bullshit. EDZ.
It's got dysfunction.
Join you there. You. Oh, wait, I have to. Why can't I fucking join your fire team? Oh, yeah, because invite.
So I'm still
Uh,
invite.
Yeah. I don't.
Right.
Do you? Yeah, you just have to send me an invite. I don't care if you change it or not.
It's open.
Like that's like up to you.
It's already open. It's already open, you son of a bitch!
Yeah, I don't have a preference for the methodology. Yeah, so there's a world that says that, like, you know, we could have, like, notched another number out of this, potentially, if we had done, like, Callus first, when it was harder. And actually,
Yeah, if Callus
if
is
they
303.
thought that through, if they thought that through, that's smart, right? It's just like a cool
Yeah,
little
go
like,
earn your
bonus
tier.
thing. It's just like the
Your
earlier
tough
you can
work.
get in there, yeah, like it will skip you ahead. Like if you went in there at exactly 300, right, or 305, whatever,
Yeah.
that like you would have gotten the maximum.
I wanted to
benefit
do
from whatever
that.
the fuck
I put it
Callus
in the
drops.
band chat. I said we should all roll in when we're 305 on normal and like see if we're still badass. And like people were like, I'm going to cheese it and shit, you know, like. Nobody on the internet can like talk about the topic. They have to be like, you put a comma and shit. And like, I feel they fix cheeses. Why do you feel it? What, don't you know it? Don't
Yeah, that's not an emotion. I always am saying shit like that to people.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's impossible for you to have felt it or whatever. You know?
Right. I'm going to the gulch.
Okay. I'm going to the gulch with my 310 skate block, which
Yeah.
is sad, but my highest primary, you know. Fuck yeah! Look at your weird glowing blue. Not. Oh, now you popped in and your Sparrow hasn't. Shit,
So I'm
it was like you were this
down the
blue.
street. Yeah.
You're this weird blue thing, and then you were this like yourself on a weird blue thing. Oh, fucking Venti McVent fuck.
Yeah, I just do this one normal and don't care, you know?
It just gets you better XP. This is the only time when getting the fucking heroic matters, like, only
Get you more
right
XP unless you just go do another one without trying so hard and get it done fast.
now. Yeah. This is just one of those ones where if you can do it, it's like, you know, it doesn't, it takes the same amount of time regardless kind of thing, you know? I'm with you. I mean, in other words, like just the mental stress of like, fuck it, is nice, for sure.
I saw the little ones finally. I've killed tons of uppers and middles, and then I was like, oh, the little one's like right there.
I didn't. I've still never seen it. I've never laid. I don't know what it looks like, and we didn't get it. So, hooray!
Right, but we have one more. We could still get it.
Oh yeah, I have a shotgun. Hey, Hawthorns. Jesus fuck.
There goes the guy. So you're right here. See where I am? Right here?
Yeah.
That's where it is.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like eventually?
Yeah, well, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh. I did not have another rocket. So now it's done. And luckily...
God, that was open for
rest
one fucking millisecond, dude.
Yeah.
That's so shitty.
Yeah, I agree. This is one where I think you just need a lot of people, right? Because you don't want to be like circling around looking for the top, circling around looking for the middle.
Oh man, I hate not running my sword. Really like the sword.
Let's see if we can get it now. I guess maybe we can. There it is.
That's all the bets. Here we go.
Yeah, we still got it.
Nice. So I've never I feel like there was a weird boss that spawned the first time that made me think it was the Centurion, and I realized no, it's just a mega gerbil or whatever.
Correct.
Oh yeah, these fucking guys have started to like spawn here.
And also of what you were saying earlier, it is like exactly the fucking same. I don't like it's a big guy or it's the big guy. Whoa, where'd he go?
Jump outside the thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
What a
fine,
turd.
but like, you know, like what's?
What a turd. It's crazy how much more entertaining these are with any amount of goal to, you know,
Yeah.
much more goal than like, I'm gonna 300 all my gear. Alright. I don't know about sludge. Sunken Isles. Upper left.
So I just got a 305 blue.
Nice.
Big, and you do them with style.
Whatever that is. I mean, that's just like interesting. I would
Oh
say.
yeah, they are all 305. Yep. All the ones I'm
So
getting.
is that the new fucking
It's the new
Scooby-Doo
plateau.
dude? Wait, where did you go? Sorry.
I went
Did you
to
say?
Sunken Isles.
Okay.
Even though it like disappeared, it's definitely here when I'm here. And it's the same event. Yay! I get stuck in this loop a lot too, where it's just the same one. It's that one to this one.
Where it hurts.
We can also go do 3 heroic things again on Mercury, which is useful.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Oh wait, we haven't been getting. That's crazy. When I was going by myself, I was getting those materials on every event I was doing, and we haven't gotten one yet.
Oh, I've been getting them on everyone.
What the fuck?
I'm listening to it.
Yeah, my phone just started playing a fucking football podcast
Yeah.
out of nowhere. Like I didn't touch it. It don't make no sense. Where's the other one? Where's the beef?
That's all the bets.
There we
Here
got it.
go. Guardian down.
All the dead people. All the single dead people. All the single dead people. Is it all the vents or not, dude?
It is. It's, yeah.
Why did it like light up again?
Go to the third phase.
God damn it. Like we did it too fast or something?
Yes,
Like what the
we
fuck
did.
was that?
I was watching the other guy, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get the other one. And then like,
And then Randall fucking killed me out here after I was like burning and shit. Oh man, dude. This is like too much. This is like, it's like, it's like too heroic.
like walking out there, yeah.
Like run, yeah, like run to where like exactly where I'm gonna spawn if I like push respawn.
That was rad. I meant to like shoulder charge him, but it just punched him.
Oh, there we got one. I got one anyway. I don't know if you did, sorry.
Yep. Let's just assume they're 100%, and that way, like, we can at some point go, I got 9 or whatever, and be like, fuck.
Well, unless I just don't think I got it last time. That would be my first heroic where I didn't get it. That's all I can say.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I didn't consider it heroic.
You know what I say about you, Guardian? You do things
I say you're a fucking asshole,
Yeah.
Guardian.
You know what I say about you? I say you're a stand-up guy.
I think the number of legendary shards to turn a blue into an exotic went up. Was it 3 and now it's 4? Or was it always 4?
It was 5 and 3 and 1 or something like that. They give you credit for one. Okay.
No, but so just turning a, like infusing a blue into a thing cost extra.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's
weird.
1 still for purples. I thought it was 3 for blues, but I guess maybe it was 4. I'm just trying to decide like what I should up res and what I shouldn't
right,
up
because
res.
it always gives you the credit. So the thing we're not remembering is there's also exotics. So what they break down into is like how it credits you off of 5. So like the base is 5 and then you knock it out from there or whatever. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. I think we're talking about different things, maybe, but
When
I think
when
I
it's
understand
like
what you're saying.
4 or 1 or none. Because if you put an exotic into an exotic, it doesn't. That's where it charges you or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what I was making. And because blues don't break down into shards, they don't give you credit. So it's 4, not 5, right? So.
Yeah.
And because purples turn into 3, they cost 1.
Yeah, so they just want it to cost 4.
Right. And then
Yeah.
they nicely give us credit or whatever. Like, I think that was it. I think I'm done. Yep. Is there some random ass challenge I could do out here? Let's go to the lost sector here because it's a challenge.
Yeah, it is a challenge. What was the other challenge? Find the 10 shards is just like fuck off, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. Is that what it is? Yeah,
it's
gather
like,
10 shards.
So we
That's
have to go to a
called-
different.
Uh-huh.
With this, we can go to a different planet, and hey, look, a thing. Oh yeah, we also like we're gonna have to go to a different planet and do some shit just to get the. I guess we could do Mercury is probably the smart one to do that, but to get Ikora's shit.
Yes.
Which is like worth it, I think.
That's why I was like, let's do the lost sector in the first place.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's well, I don't
Is
need
there
to
any-
like buy my.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Is there any
I
good
was gonna.
reason that they're fucking people out of the expansion raid yada yada light levels?
No, it's super fucking interesting, and it like God, it speaks to like it's smart for people to realize that like it's a thing like the it I want to defend them, not defend them, but
Sure.
I just want conversation to be good. So I don't want people like reactively devaluing every fucking thing, which is an annoying part of the process. I don't think there's any defense of that. I think it's a really tough thing to argue against it being like 100% purposeful. Like there had to be like some kind of forethought to like doing that. Like it would have occurred to someone that that was going to happen. Like you purchased the Destiny 1 game and then you lose features.
Yeah.
That makes it at least a minimum a quasi subscription. And it means that what they needed to do was have 3 levels of raid like they did in Destiny 1.
Right.
The original level of raid, an upgraded like harder version, like a top level super hard version, and then some medium ground one that represents like the current like baseline. So that you can have like a baseline experience on the way up, like a stress-free like practice the mechanics run through when you're like massively over leveled, since they capped the shit out of that anyway.
Yep.
Because I remember even when we were like level 40, it wasn't like it was like a total cakewalk to do Vault of Glass. Like you still died and shit. It was like it was like less stressful, but it wasn't like it wasn't just like a fucking baby town frolics or whatever.
It was mostly the ability. It was mostly the ability to res each other that made it like okay.
Yeah.
And even then, it's like, no, you can't all die at once. Oh, we're fucked. Like.
Yeah.
Ha. It should still count for a headshot if I shoot your head. Did you pick up the Cade maps?
No. I mean, I guess we should, right? Because we'll get an exotic from it.
Yeah, let's go.
And I have like $98,000 too, so there's that part. Like I'm about to fill up. That
is one side effect of leveling all my gear like a simpleton. It was like $5 grand, $5 grand, $5 grand. Putting those +5 mods on there and shit,
Yeah, yeah. I haven't gotten very many new weapons actually, so I haven't had to be like, oh, let's see what this is or anything. Like that hasn't had to be a thing.
What the?
So yeah. I mean,
RPC.
So interesting. It's dropping 305 blues when I am 309. So that part's weird too.
I too am 309. Well, I'm 314.
So I don't know what to say about that. Like that doesn't match any of the stuff we've been saying. It's like although to tell you, this is weird too, and I wonder if this is a mechanism that will be consistent. I have 2 data points and they could easily be coincidental, but if you look at what happened to me yesterday, initially all the blues were falling at 300 for me, like right out the fucking gate.
Yes.
And then after a certain amount of time, they never dropped at 300 ever again. So I wonder if this is just like, here's a crack at some 305 stuff, and the intent being to like drag you up, like like help bump you or like establish you at the light level that you're at in case you're behind on one or something. And then, you know what I mean? Because it allows you to plateau. Like if I want to be aggressive about spending, it sort of entices me to spend legendary shards, which I know that they're trying to deplete that economy too. Because it should theoretically be a problem, in quotes, for them that it's like that. It's
that
their fucking creation problem. They made that problem, but fucking engrams are still dropping at 305, and they just don't help.
All goods for trade. Take a look.
I got another of the Warlock hand ornament. Karnstein armlet ornament. The fuck is Endless Glory? It looks alright. Luckily I got 2 of that shader.
There's a new Vanguard shader that looks cool. So I say it looks cool. When I see the colors of it, I'm like, oh, this has potential to be good. I shouldn't like say anything else than that because I didn't fucking look. So hooray. Hooray or not hooray or whatever.
Hurrah!
We live in dangerous times, Guardian.
I can delete this submachine gun. For I know I has it. I has a submachine gun. I can has submachine gas. Check me
Biggity
out, I
daz.
gas. Don't give me things I didn't tell me to give me, game.
You
Fucking
never know
app.
what you're going to find.
Oh yeah, I should go buy the Cade stuff. That's why we came here.
I must admit, Guardian, I'm very
Oh,
curious.
I know
Interested
what it's
about
saying.
purples just like getting hammer stopped at 305. I'm trying to think of what other plateaus there were like that. The plateau that shit started happening was like 285 or something, right? There was like a plateau that was just like this unspoken thing, and are we like, I guess we're there? And then that actually puts my entire theory from the morning in question. Well, or does it? I guess it doesn't put it in question. It makes it more true, but it's just like it's like more confirmation that, you know,
The
that we're
weirdest
hitting
thing
some
to
kind of
me was
invisible wall that we
the-
don't know about yet.
The only wall that I think of every time is the 294 became 300 wall, where it was like random though, I guess. Right? Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
mess.
Well, the 294 wall wasn't like a. Though I didn't experience it as a 294 wall. I experienced it more like analogous to what I was saying this morning, which is that in theory, I could get up to 299, but like the 299s were these like mega rare, like holy fuck drops, and they were still not going to be 300 regardless until I got to 300. And they happen with the frequency that 300s happen now, which is like, you know, not super often. So, I have to grab this call 1 second.
Okay.
I bet you got stories.
That's the last time. Thrust couplers with that shot.
If we could get out to the reef. Wonder if any of my old stashes are still. No.
A strong leader led us through to this new golden age. I believe you.
That's the last time. Thrust couplers with that shot.
If we could get out to the reef. Nah, they'd never go for it.
Survived this red legend.
Tell me what's on your mind. If we paired up a void lock and one of my night stalkers, yeah, I bet that Coral would go for that. If we could get out to the reef. Nah, they'd never go for it.
Not a good idea, friend. Scorches remains here. You old coward.
have to learn the language. Not just grunts, you know.
Search for our common ground, not the things that drive us apart.
Never thought I'd enjoy working in the town this much. I bet you got stories. Never thought I'd enjoy working in the tower this much. Okay. No, that's not it.
That's the last time. Thrust covers from that shot.
Nothing's been the same since the Red Legion.
Tell you what, next time the tower
I'm
comes
not
back,
saying dead orbits.
I'll hide the
Things are
name.
looking pretty bleak. As far as I'm concerned, consensus is still in charge.
Kill anything interesting lately?
My fault. I should have said, "Take us where you will."
Well, I wanted to make sure I stayed near cave.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So-
I mean, in other words, it was my fault for not saying anything. Like, I should have told you that it would have been okay if you wanted to go.
You should pick up the cave treasure chest thingers.
I did that, yeah.
Okay, good. I have to delete 10 more new Pacific sinks.
Oh yeah, I need to delete my what's it called? I just got new Atlantis. Oh yeah, no, I didn't delete the Atlantis watches. I told myself I was going to delete all 181 of my Atlantis watches. So
Right.
sorry.
Thought I'd enjoy working.
I apologize, man.
You better.
I feel like Chainsaw and Dave. You got a fucking B, you dick. I'm sorry, man. I'll fucking I'll fail next time. I swear.
Alright. We will go to the Glutch and get the one there.
Well, the damn door's open. Half
Mrs. Glutch.
bay launch ready.
Hey, what up,
So
cat?
I only had 3 for sale, and I know that I have left some up in the world, which tells me that there must only be like 6 or 7 of them in the all together.
Right.
Because there's like crossover from like. I learned that once when I kept all of them and still had some to buy when it came back around.
Yes,
too.
that happened to me too.
But they definitely. I guess it makes sense. It's like, why should they, like, they have to just like sort of strategically place them and then call it a day. I guess, but
Yeah.
they're a little bit dicks for not having like the EDZs or the flashpoint be on Mercury. I guess
Oh
they're
man. Should they ever have it on Mercury though?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Just
they
do
have
the
lots of shit
event
on
5
Mercury,
times. Yeah. Do the exact same event in the exact same spot, the exact same 5 times. You can only do it from public events, right? It's not like you could do patrols.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess maybe they could tweak the multiplier on it or something and be like, do it heroically twice. Or do it normally 3 times. I assume this is the one. Yep. Hey,
I feel like I should recognize where this is.
Jesus. A Rourke's text. That's pretty funny. It's not a Rorschach test. It's a Rourke's text. Raw shark.
Yeah, they haven't fixed the empty thing yet. That must be on the 12th.
And you just landed
Oh wait,
and
no,
didn't
there
do
it was.
anything.
It just went, dude. It procced like super late. I just got it right now. That's crazy. That's the latest I've ever seen it. I know that sometimes it's a little late. Like, it was still a blue, but...
Oh, there's one way down there. Let's go do that one. Winding Cove, and then there's one just in that crazy super south place that was like a story level mission once. Is there anything I can mark her there? No. No.
I don't see what the ornament does. So, sorry, this is a stupid thing. I didn't realize that I had Winter's Guile because I'm not familiar enough with the names. I'm like, oh, this is the gloves what I am wearing. And I have the ornament for it, and I don't, and it, like, I can't see what it looks like. It doesn't show.
Oh, weird.
The preview just doesn't work.
That sucks. That's one of the nicest things about the preview is just being like, I don't need it to see it.
Let's do it. Sorry, can you say where you went again? I just got caught up in my menu.
This Winding Cove, but I mean you can go anywhere. I'm trying to go to Sojourner's Camp. It's the you have to actually like scroll the map down to even see it, and then eventually.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm gonna go through Trust. Oh no, I guess Winding Cove's a little faster.
It's like I was like I'm not gonna even decide.
Alright, I'm coming. Sorry to drag behind.
This
it's just easier to find with two people.
307
Really?
blue came out of this chest. Huh.
Alright, coming to you. Do you mind? I'll be there in a second.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that.
That's fine. Oh, I didn't notice that Sunshot has a quote from Liu Feng, which is like that the angry the dumb dragon, the dumb grenade launcher. It's like the same fiction.
You fucking pieces of shit, man.
Dude, some things are shooting you from so far away. Like when I get to... Wait, no, that's just your 8-bit fire. Your really cool 8-bit fire, yep. Optimus Prime.
What does that look like on your end? Does it look like... I guess it looks like I described it. Hey, exotic engram. Holy shit.
Nice.
And a 305 scout rifle, which I don't know what to do with. Put it in Mida, that I never fucking use, because I've never liked Mida.
Yeah.
I guess I'll put it in Banana Nun and then...
I love me some Banana. Midnight Nameless.
I already got the... Yeah, that's already 310.
Already
so
good.
that's as high as I can get shit right now. Let's see what this engram actually dropped at it. I guess it will tell me. 310. So, who knows? I could get lucky.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be 315 with decodes.
I have one at the top of the outskirts.
Yes.
Do you have that too?
That's where I'm going.
Okay. Right. That's one I've been sitting on for like a month. But there was my exotic. Like, I'm not gonna get another. I do think it like. They probably say no, and maybe it's true that it's like harder to like fucking program it to like give a shit. But my sense is that like I'm not getting anything else, you know.
All
Like you'll get an exotic or something, you know. If you buy them all, you basically are gonna get one, or like you know you have like
Right.
you have like
There
a
it
60% chance, 100% of the time thing, bullshit, whatever.
I mean, if they think it's hard, I can like start teaching classes on like basic programming. I did take classes once, and it's really easy. You just have to. I just have to have a couple of checklists instead of one. Come on, guys, fellas, you're losing your heads.
Tommy, you're out of your element.
I'm gonna bit back over here and see if there's a servitor. If I kill one servitor, I finish this. My memory.
Oh yeah. You should do that actually, for sure.
No. Nope, nope, nope. Me. Yes, Bonnie.
Sister Christian,
You're just the only one.
So I have a weird piece of like non sequitur trivia, I guess. According to the D2 sets page, Dire
Yes.
Promise is a future war cult hand
Yes.
cannon. So I got that gun. I don't know. So this very last faction rally was the first time that I joined Future War Cult.
Uh-huh.
So like the very first faction rally, there's been two, right? And the first one, I never got. My hunter did nothing, and so I never did. I was Future War Cult. I was, sorry, Dead Orbit. I'm sorry, not Future War Cult, Dead Orbit. And I was Future War Cult, and I was New Monarchy, and I didn't turn in my tokens because I was like, well, I don't want to save them. I don't know like what's going to go on with leveling. They seemed to be in the mix for dropping 300 engrams. I don't want any of the weapons except for like the ones that you win. But if you recall, and you're not going to remember like everything, right? Like on this, but sorry, where are you now too?
Let's go to Trossland and get those chests while we wait for
Okay.
like, a public event that has servitors.
The one, Outskirts is going to be the place that has it too, right? So
Yeah,
it'll be like
Hades and
we'll have to
Outskirts.
come back to like the.
This place could have it too, actually. I realized this one.
Yeah. That's true. It can. Also, these ones just get servitors like doing shit. Actually, you can just get a servitor like laying around out here. So, do you remember there was a day where I like texted you and I was like, "Dude, Dire Promise is pretty fucking sweet." Like I'm like surprised.
I
Like
do remember that.
So if you recall when that was, I got that on some like random, you know, like out of like a Cade chest or something. As a person who was not Dead Orbit.
Right.
So like not only like not that it would have mattered because it wasn't during the faction rallies to begin with. So and I have multiple of them, and well now I've turned a bunch of stuff in, and I also can't recall.
It's a future war cult, just to be clear. It has a quote. It has a quote from Lakshmi on it.
Okay, so either way, my only point
but
being
still
is
not
that like
during faction
I
rally.
got it not during the faction rally,
Right.
and when I never turned in tokens. I have exactly 22 Future War Cult tokens that I got the first faction rally. This is all I did.
Right.
And I didn't turn anything in. So that was it. Like, and I'm just like, I came upon that gun outside of that system, and I'm like, that doesn't make any motherfucking sense, dude. And I know that I did because I remember when I got it, and then like with me being like, oh, what's this and shit, and like, and then like reporting back and being like, neat. My recollection was that I got it in some chest on IO. I remember where I was when I was like turning it on and like checking it out and like just really weird. Just really weird. So wait, there's the one of them is
Yeah, we should stop messing with the enemy moves against each other. It should be up this way, right?
behind us somewhere.
Yeah, we go down this road or up that way. Either way, there's a chest either way. There it goes. Enemy Schmeekens and Schmishmeets. This should be the one in the ceiling up here, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Let's see. Am I in the right spot? Yeah, I'm like looking right at it. Yeah. Still more up from here, or what?
Oh no, it's just I remember this. I did this for a long time. It's just inside the door and then like around the corner.
Gotcha.
Same thing. Up here now.
There it is. Yeah, I recognize this room.
Although I still don't see it. There we go. Here it is.
Whoa.
Just tokens.
Let's see what this blue 307.
So I got 305 purple engram, and all my blues have been 305 too. So I haven't gotten anything special or extra.
Just
And it's not impossible for you
moderate.
to have gotten it, you know, like a higher one, but you consistently seem to be getting higher ones, and it just like
Yeah.
is
it's
there
crappy.
like any chance that like you're just like don't have a +5 on something and you're rolling
Really?
around it where you are? It has to be, right? Or it's like you're just getting like insane luck all the time.
Scale lock is up.
Or you're holding something that's like that
Sunshots
you
up.
think maybe you're just holding something that has like not a +5 on it and you don't realize it's like a 320
I'm
or
checking.
something, you know?
No. This has got to have a +5. Yep.
This is like a for science thing because it's like I'm like it is you are consistently drawing
is.
2 above me.
I have arms do not have +5 on them. So the arms are 313. They could be 318. But those are the arms I just got from Zavala, because they're shelter in place, and that's his brand. But that, yeah, pretty good on your part.
Well, but it's been happening, so that it may not that like if you just got them, that may not explain it. I just would say my experience has been you reporting back chests that are 2 higher than me, no matter what, even though we're
Yeah.
the same light level. Like benignly getting 303 blues for a while, like when you were. I'm just like, well, that like I have never seen anything
Yeah.
close.
When we first sat down today at 12 o'clock, 12:10. The blues were 302, and I was like, what the hell's going on? Because they were 303 when I went to bed, you know? And like, it wasn't a ton of them, it was like 3 of them, so it's like, it could have been like an anomaly. Do we go here?
Yeah, I don't remember
Here it
exactly where it
is.
is either. I was like in the building over there. So it's just, like, in the-
Somewhere in here or up there in there. Well, I guess I'll look in here.
I do remember there was one that was like right inside one of these doors once, right? It was like near a staircase or something. Or
Yeah, this feels.
There was, like, a really
oh
easy
right,
one.
it's on these like piles of containers. Oh, is that here? Is that here? Yeah, there it is. There's the containers.
Yeah.
Because like if you read it, he's like the containers are filled with shoes and they're not my size. How about 2, 3 graves? You see it? It just disappeared off the
Yeah,
feed.
no, I did.